Hello, everyone. Today we're just going to talk about what's going on. I mean, you can see that the 2DS and the 3DS is ending because, well, one thing you need to know about Pokemon is that Pokemon, for right now, they don't allow remakes to happen twice in one handheld. Just check it out for yourself. Go ahead, look. Game Boy Advance, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Did they go with Soul Silver for Game Boy Advance? Nope. Then we get to the DS. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Did they bring Alpha Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire into this? Nope. 3DS. Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. Did they bring in the next one that we don't know the name of? Nope. So chances are we're actually going to go into the fact of what's going to happen next. So, again, there's some who actually have the idea of saying, allow Nintendo Switch to be the next handheld. It's the next handheld and the system, even though chances are we just think it's going to be the handheld for right now, and then they're going to have a real actual system, and that's what's going to happen. Yay! And I'm like, are you guys a moron or what? I mean, do you really want for the Switch to not be called a system at all and just secretly be a handheld and their real actual system they're working on? That sounds pretty stupid, number one. Number two, I want the handhelds to come back because think of it. Think of what the frick you're just saying. If we're going to allow them to have the Switch to be the next handheld and Pokemon games are going to be on the Switch, you guys know we have to pay internet for that activity, right? Meaning you can't trade online anymore unless you pay for it. You can't do battles online unless you pay for it, pay for the subscription. And some people will be like, wait a minute, but it's okay. We're all good. I'm like, no. The handhelds always actually have been not paid for. And now you're going to try to tell me and say, oh, but hey, it's fine. It's fine to have the Pokemon games on there because, well, yeah, it's fine. I'm like, no, it's not fine. What I really hope to have is a brand new handheld. I would like the system and the handheld to not fuse together because if they fuse together, well, we're going to have to converse in. And because of freaking damn Microsoft's and Sony's ass, we have to pay for it. And I'm like, well, if we're going to have to pay for it, I really hope that throws in Pokemon Bank. I'm sorry, but that's just how it goes. It's like, if we're going to do this, then you better make Pokemon Bank a free subscription as you pay, because that makes even more sense and make it even more good of a reason why to actually get a Nintendo Switch. Now, if it actually is just a new system coming very soon, thank you. Because I would prefer to have a new handheld system than actually have to pony up $400. Well, I don't think it's $400, but chances are, either way, I have to pony up more than $100 to get the system. And I really don't want to do that yet because I'm not ready. I still have the Nintendo Wii U that I'm actually playing, and I kind of would still like to play the Wii U without being like, oh, well, I have the Wii U, but I just got Nintendo Switch. Frick the Wii U. It's like, no, I really kind of would like to still play the Wii U and still get its charm and everything and allow the Switch because, well, I'm behind the times. And since I'm behind the times, well, I'm actually okay with being behind the times when it comes to Nintendo. Because right now I'm still actually have a leg up in this. So, agree, disagree with me. I think when it comes straight down to it is I hope they have the option of being like, we're bringing a new handheld into this. And if for everyone it's going to be like, no, don't do it, no. All right, fine. Go ahead and pay the internet. Go ahead and pay for internet access. Go right ahead. Enjoy yourself. Me, I'm just going to go back to the old ways, huh? Yeah, that's just gonna happen. We're gonna go back to the old days where if you pass by someone, you're like, hey, you want to trade? You want to battle? Instead of the whole being connected together and allowing ourselves to actually have free internet access, and we'll be able to actually trade and battle and everything else without having to pay for it. So that's the real bottom line of this. Would you like to have the Nintendo Switch to be in handheld? And the consequence is you have to pay for the internet. If we get a brand new handheld, the good news is that maybe we'll have something brand new that's kind of like Miiverse. Maybe. Not sure. I mean, it was a big success, so it's not really kind of the point of, oh, well, it wasn't a big success, they're not going to bring it back. It's more like, it was a decent success. They could bring it back. And plus, they were just doing that just so they can get people to play the Switch and not be focused on the Wii U, or technically just getting more people to be focused on getting the Switch better and oh, well, the Wii U, whatever. Anyways, the other part is, for us who actually like to have handhelds separate from the system, we benefit because something new could occur. And also brand new games and a brand new system, and that'll be pretty cool. But it's kind of weird that at the end of your cycle, even though Game Boy Micro did show up at the end of the SP cycle, the new, or I call it the Super 2DS, the Super 2DS shows up. And I really kind of would like to have the Super 2DS. Just, I would just like to have one more of them. And if I'm able to get even more 2DSs, that would be cool. Because there's some people who actually like to just give 2DSs out, even though they're trying to pay the exact price they bought it for. They're charging the same price they bought it for, and it's not in the box or anything. Damn. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching, folks, and tell me what you guys think. I already asked you that question. Hopefully you guys say handheld, because if you say Nintendo Switch will have the Pokemon games, not a good idea. Not unless it's like Pokemon Coliseum. Then I'm like, yes, and that's what I want. As for moving Pokemon games to the Switch, no. Hell no. No.